Today we're going to learn how to solve rational functions by finding the lowest common denominator, or the smallest denominator they have in common. So let's remember that a denominator is just the base or bottom of a fraction, and that a rational function is just the ratio of two polynomials. So we'll see many of them set up like a fraction. So let's take a look at our denominators. We have a denominator of 5x of x, and when we don't see a denominator, it's going to be 1. So here are my denominators. Now to find my lowest common denominator, it needs a little bit of everything. Our goal is to be able to cancel out our denominators. And in order to do that, it needs a little bit of all of the denominators. So it's going to need a 5. It's going to need a 5. And it's going to need an x to the first power. So I'm going to have a lowest common denominator of 5x. So what I do with that is multiply everything by 5x. So I'm going to multiply the first term by 5x, multiply the second term by 5x, and multiply the right side of the equation by 5x. So let's rewrite what we have. We're going to have negative 3 times 5x over 1 plus 5x times 2x plus 9 over x equals 5x times x minus 3. Now we're going to cancel stuff out, and the denominators are going to go away. So anything divided by 1 is just itself. So this will simplify to be just negative 3 times 5x. Here we have an x divided by an x, so those go away. So now we end up with 5 times 2x plus 9. And here we have 5x divided by 5x, so we end up with just x minus 3. Let's go ahead and multiply, simplify, combine like terms. Negative 3 times 5x is negative 15x. Here we have to distribute. If you need to draw a line to keep track of your math, then do so. Let's combine our like terms, so these become 5x. Bring this down. Let's get all of our x terms to one side. So we have 4x plus 45 equals negative 3. Subtract 45. Now we have 4x equals negative 48. Divide, and you see that x equals negative 12. Let's take a look at another example. Our least common denominator needs to have a little bit of everything, so it's going to have a 4 and an x. So we're going to multiply everything by that. Multiply this by 4x, this by 4x, and this by 4x. And I don't want to lose track of my equal sign, so I'm going to draw a line. You can even cancel things out from this phase if you want. 4x divided by 4x is 1. So all that's left over is for me to just bring down that negative 7. 4x divided by x is just a 4. So all I get to bring down from this is 4 times x plus 2. I'm bringing down what's left over. 4 divided by 4 is 1. That goes away, so I'm just left with 3x. So now we just use our opposite operations. We simplify, we combine like terms. Combining -7 and 8 gets me 1. Let's get all my variable terms on one side. I need to divide both sides by -1, and I see that x equals -1. That's it. Our objective is to find our lowest common denominator. Find your lowest common denominator so the other denominators cancel out.